Welcome to Miami. Welcome to Major League Soccer. Before we get into all of that, I'd love to hear your experience and what you thought about the World Cup final.
Oh, about the World Cup final. Yeah, it's like that was a nice experience to be live in the stadium. Normally I am on the pitch, or if I am at home, I can watch on my sofa the games. But during the game, I have to say that of course the game was like not spectacular games, but in the end, from my side as football players, it's like I know that the pitch is a little bit slowly. The field is like the ball is bouncing, so it was difficult to play faster. But in the end, I knew that the Spain is gonna be win this final because they were better with the ball. They had possession. They have like the balance and. Probably when they score goal earlier, that probably can be even more goals. But in the end, I was enjoyed this game because that was amazing. Beside the football, also on the stadium was a lot of fun. So yeah, that was very nice time for me.
We saw you celebrating the goal, I'm sure, but were you cheering on for your former teammates?
I know a lot of players from Spain, and I spent so many time in Barcelona with them, so I supported them a lot. Of course, I know from Argentina personally only Leo, but I know that he won the last World Cup, so that's why I support the Spanish national team because it's like if you play with them, if you know them, if you spend a lot of time, that of course is like easier to support this team, and I was happy because I know that they were ready to win the World Cup, and especially that they are very young, and the future is from them, and I hope that will be next time in their career.
I mean, speaking of young, we saw Lamine Yamal just absolutely shine. You know him very, very well. Did we see the best version of him during this World Cup? And what did you think about his performance this tournament?
Honestly, no, he wasn't. So the best performance, the best Lamine Yamal, for me, of course, this even not the last season, but 2 seasons ago, that was for me the best version of Lamine Yamal. He's still young, and of course, he came to World Cup after injury, and he didn't play like 8 weeks. So it's tough if you don't play 8 weeks, and then you have to start playing in the World Cup, and then you don't have time for the training, just game from the game to game. But he showed really good quality, and I think the Spain players as a team, and the team helped Lamin, and Lamin helped also the all the team, and I think that this like cooperation was perfectly. So I'm very glad that I can be on the final with so many teammates, ex-teammates, yeah, but still friends, yeah.
Now, switching gears to MLS and the Chicago Fire, when I spoke to Greg Berhalter, he mentioned that this idea of bringing you over started in 2025 and that persistence finally paid off. What kind of project did he present to you to convince you to join this team?
I think from the first day that I was speaking with Greg, that was like the not only the project but the idea, the way that they want to go. For me, that was the clearly that they are in the good position, but still they wanna do the next step. And also for me, like after that, I decided that I leaving Barcelona. I didn't want to stay in Europe. After the Barcelona, I couldn't imagine myself in any different team in Europe, and that's why I didn't look in Europe. I just looking on outside Europe, two destination, or maybe, yeah, even that was also three. But that from one side I know that the next move will be for me in a different continent, but I know it also for me as well will be difficult because going from Europe is not easy, and also for my family. But we starting to prepare for this, and we from one side, if you want to go there, but from other side you're afraid a little bit because it's not like 2 hours fly and you are at home back. So we know that will be the next our next destination. But of course we had to prepare for this, and after a couple of days that I spent already in Chicago, I have to say that the city is amazing. The people are very kind, and also my new teammates, they're open. They try to help me a lot, and I appreciate it because the first days that so long you have to organize everything, some stuff. Also, I have many things to do, and in the end, you have to also be focused on the football because this is the most important thing. So I'm day by day. I still day by day. I feeling like much more better. I'm feeling like in the seat that right I am and I should to be.
Oh, I love that. What were the tactical conversations that you had with Greg before joining and now that you've arrived? What was the idea that he had for you on the field?
He showed me that how the Chicago Fire want to play from the build up from the back, also with the possession, also with the pressure. It's like it's for me. It's sometimes easier to adapt for the new tactic for the new system because I was always the player who could change the system, could change the tactic of playing the in different options during the game. It's like on my career, I met so many great coaches, so they learn they learn a lot about tactic about football. So with my experience and my knowledge about football, I know that if the correct change his mind and trying to find the way how to beat our opponent, that I will be always ready. I will be always support him because he's good person, not only as a human but also as a coach, and he knows what he's doing. So I think that from the Chicago can be really, really great future.
I think you kind of took my next question, which was, since you joined to now, there's been a couple of changes to the team, especially with Kuipers leaving. And if that kind of made you feel a little bit more pressure, responsibility to adapt quicker and be that leading goal scorer now for the team.
Of course, I know from myself that it doesn't matter how long I'm already how many days I am, or maybe a couple of 1 week now is second week. So on the beginning, from the beginning, I want to show and trying to do my best, showing the pitch the best performance. Of course, sometimes maybe I need some more time to see how my teammates want to play with me, to find the way that this connection is gonna be work better. And it's like this is football. Sometimes you need more time, but every training session for me is helped me a lot to know how they run, how they where they staying the position with the ball, without the ball. So I think that the time working on my side, but of course it's like I'm ready to play, to show what I have, what I can do still, because I still have this kind of power. And especially after the final, when I saw it, that to win something in USA will be great. So of course it's like for us it's a lot of hard work, but still I'm ready to do this and try to help my teammates, my new club, to not doing only the next step, but also to win some title.
Well, I'm very excited to see you debut tomorrow. Very thrilled. What was your perception of MLS before joining the league, and how do you think your style of play adapts well to the league?
I know that the MLS, that's this kind of league that is very physically. I know that the players they're ready to run, they're ready to fight. But I like this kind of this kind of style of football, and of course I can play with the high pressure, with playing from counter attack. It depends what we want to do, what kind of situation we have on the pitch, on the field. So I know that the league and the players, they not only they're growing, but they are doing step by step and they're going forward. So I see the difference. Even that I spoke with my friends that they played in MLS. They told me a lot about the league. They told me a lot about the life in USA. But also I sometimes I was watching some highlights from the game, so I know it what kind of football is in MLS. So I think that I spend every year also in USA for Tune, playing on this stadium. Not maybe not all of them, but I know that what's going on around. So yeah, I hope that will be the great time for me as well.
And who are you most excited to face in the league?
Oh, it's like I know that the regular season is the first part, but the playoffs is the second part of the season and probably the most important. But even when of course, that playing maybe not tomorrow, but in the next game against Miami, then Los Angeles again, Marco Reus, Thomas Müller. So it's like the old friends, or still friends that we can meet on the pitch. That will be great battle, and I would for sure. Oh, Choupo-Moting also in New York. It's like I'm starting to remember so many players I was with or against. So that will be nice to see them again.
And before we switch over to Spanish, I'd love your starting lineup of best players you've shared the pitch with in your career, like in your teammates.
Oh, my teammates, it's so tough. Whoa, it's so tough, because I cannot choose the now, because some kind of players they just starting to play in the professional football like 2 3 years ago, and probably that will be tough to choose between, I don't know, Lamine or Robben or Ribery, Xabi Alonso, Philipp Lahm, Thomas Müller, Pedri, Frankie De Jong, who else, it's like Hummels, Boateng, Manuel Neuer. Then it's like I think that will be tough to choose, because it depends what I should, not only the names, but also after what they achieve, or after what kind of performance they had it. So it's so tough. But probably I forgot some names for sure. But I remember that time the Dortmund with Marco Reus, exactly, with Mario Götze as well. So it's like it's that will be tough for me. I for sure, if I have to choose, I need more time.
Well, I mean, it's crazy because all the names you've said, that speaks so much about your career and the incredible teams you've been a part of and just the incredible accomplishments you've had. So, I mean, I'm impressed even by just that list alone. So, congratulations. And now we're very happy to have you on this side.
Thank you very much.